think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Here's Nunn. Five on the clock. Outside Robinson. Here's the 3. No good that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
As long as they maintain that same aggressiveness, they should be in solid shape to come away victorious again.
And it's Green missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Robinson. And too long on the shot.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Count it.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Pass to Butler. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Adebayo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here is McGee. After the Heat pick up 2. Shoots it. A shot by LeBron. No good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's LeBron. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Understanding that defenses are going to guard against the drive, LeBron counters from the mid-range.
Here's Nunn. Outside Butler. Over Caldwell-Pope. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lakers leading by 4. Here's the teardrop. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well. A graceful athlete in action.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Good D by LeBron.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Green kicks to James. Rebound by the Heat. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. He lobs it up and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second half scoring leaders. LeBron James second.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Now here is McGee. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Adebayo against Caldwell Pope. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson dishes to Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Butler against Caldwell Pope. Releases from 15, and it's Butler missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Outside Robinson. Here's Nunn. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Butler deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Butler.
No panic by Butler. Took a glance at the shot clock and nailed it.
Lakers leading by 4. Green bounce pass. Here's LeBron, and another basket for the Lakers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for LeBron James. First in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Now here's James. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. They get it again. McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Derek Jones. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in.
Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from McGee. Steve, we're seeing more and more teams turn to high motion offenses with a lot of passing, a lot of movement. What makes those systems, do you think, successful in today's game?
I think when you're in constant movement, especially with the rules where you can't grab and clutch and touch, it makes it hard for the defenders to keep guys in front of them. And it's hard to switch defensively when you have a team always in motion.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
The Heat trail by 11. Nunn passes to Butler. To end the run. Here's Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Lakers leading by 9. On the wing, Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Davis has got 6.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Nunn passes to Butler. Pass to Nunn. It's Robinson high post. Here's Butler. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Green.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Nunn. No points in the game yet for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Butler with the ball. From 13. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Here's LeBron. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And the Heat making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Outside Dragic. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Outside Robinson. The pass. Eleven points last game. Throws of the game. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Rumors are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got hero Jay Crowder out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Dragic, and it's Iguodala in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
Wasted no time on that one. Kuzma's got 5.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The Heat trail by 16, and he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
Now here's James. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kicks it to Dragic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
James against Iguodala. Over Iguodala. That shot off the mark.